Hello everyone, welcome back. We are getting the sunflower filled up. Gonna get some cover crop in the ground. It rained like, I don't know, 5 miles from here. It poured here, nothing. So, drill's gonna be running. What do you think, Biggs?
Yeah.
What do you think, Dave?
Trying to get my pass back together.
He's trying to get, I don't know what were you doing up there, buddy? Hey, Biggs, look, this is the full bag. This is gonna mix it up. We'll do this one at the end.
If you brought it to me, I wouldn't have to pick it off.
New Pioneer hat, not a sponsor yet. He's gonna raise her up. We're gonna put these things one set deeper. I think that's what he said. What are we going to A, you said?
What?
What are we going to, deeper?
At least 2 notches or so. 2 to 3.
Good too. Also, we're going up. Going up to.
Right.
I gotta put the camera down. I'm gonna start planting while Dave is eating lunch, and then he'll take my spot. So this cover crop that we're planting has got a lot of nitrogen builder plants in it. Like when they break down, they release nitrogen. This is the cover crop that does stuff, in my opinion. You can plant a cover crop after you do corn and soybeans, and I don't really seem to think that does anything, because the frost will kill it when it's like this big and it's dead and there's nothing. So my opinion, I mean, other people could have other ones, that's okay, but this stuff does stuff. Yeah, I'll show you when it grows what it looks like, because it can get big. Well, if my drilling's done, I'm going to have to get some food, and then I'm going to be milking. So Dave is going to take the camera over.
So as Adam said, we're planting some cover crop today. There's a whole different variety of seeds mixed in with this stuff. I don't have the tag, so I can show you what's all in it. I'll have to grab it later and show you. But we used to plant soybeans, late beans in our small grain fields after we combined it. But I guess we had a few bad years where we didn't get nothing out of it, so I guess it scared us into just putting this cover crop in. There's still quite a few guys around us here that plant the late beans, which, you know, most years you can it'll work out pretty good, especially this year, you know, with all the rain that showed up. And you're still not going to get quite the same yield as your earlier beans, but they can do pretty decent. Here you can see all the different kinds of seeds in there. And we're going off of the wheat setting here, 7.5, 1 to 1, trying to get around 50 pounds or so. So then we set our adjustment to close 3/8 or a little less on the drill here to try and get the right amount in the ground. And then this is your adjustment. You can open it, push it to the right to open it further, or to the left to shut it, or how much seed you want coming out. When you're going along, you want to try and keep that outside tire there right beside your your outside row from your last pass. Which sometimes that can be a little bit hard to see, so you can end up with skippers or overlap a little bit. But this drill has famers on it, so if you want to, you can turn that on. It'll drop a you know, however fast you set it, it'll drop fame out so you know where your outside row was. Well, I'm checking my seed here, make sure I'm not using too much. So I think I'm gonna set it back just a little bit because I don't want to run out. So I just have to loosen this thing up. I'm just gonna push it back past where I want, and then, oops, yeah, right about there. I know Adam spoke a little bit about the benefits of a cover crop, you know, to add to that. It also helps prevent erosion. You know, you get that root system in the ground, and plant coming up, that keeps the soil where you want it, right here in the field. And as far as the later cover crops that are after the beans and corn and all that, they may not get as big to put as much in the soil, but you know, you can at least get that root system started. That way, you know, going into winter time, you know, get snow that, you know, might melt quick and run off and stuff. At least you have something there to, you know, keep that soil tight together. Which, on the note of taking care of the ground and all that, I know there's people out there that tend to believe, you know, farmers are just out here, you know, polluting the earth or whatever they think. And you know, it never makes any sense to me. Why would we want to harm the ground that we farm that you know, keeps us in business? Doesn't make any sense. You know, and along those same lines, as far as spraying our crops and stuff, there's a lot of people that get up in arms that, you know, we do that. And you know, there's people far smarter than I am that I figured out years ago that how long the residue stays around, and that's why there's regulation on how long we have to wait to harvest a crop that might have been sprayed. So you know, by the time that crop gets to the animal and that animal gets to your dinner plate, the spray residue's been gone for so long, you know, it's not even a thought. You know, I'm sure there's people that would want to have my head for such comments, but they, you know, they're just gonna have to get over it. You know, think about those weeds around your house that you spray with Roundup. You know, after 6 weeks, what are they doing? They're growing back. Why is that? Because all the spray is gone. To quote a good buddy of mine named Evan, I'm feeling a little controversial today. All right, enough of that talk. So we have a little more seed in this side than we do over here, so I'm gonna use this bucket here and
move a little bit over to the other side.
Maybe I'm just grouchy because this AC quit working again. Feels like it's 300 degrees in here. Maybe I'm just a ball baby. Well, I just finished up here. Parked her. Back to drill in the shed. Good chance of rain tonight, so hopefully that happens. I don't know where the tag is. I think Big Man has it. It shows all the different seeds that was in that, so I'll get Adam to show you that since I brought it up earlier, and give you a rundown on what all was in that seed that we planted. That's gonna wrap this video up. We'll see you in the next one.